We're going to go live right now to the OVO Athletic Center where Raptors President Masai Ujiri is holding his end-of-season news conference. Let's listen in.
Battles, tough December, tough January, and then the no fans for a long time, and then now it came back to almost some kind of like normal towards the end here. Too bad we couldn't increase the run, but I really commend these guys for an incredible job they did with a young team, trying to grow, trying to build. I think we made some progress, saw some progress with all of our players in some way or the other. I want to thank ownership for putting us in this position, and obviously I always thank the NBA for like this incredible opportunity they give us. It's been, I think, a league of excellence where we've shown ways to, I think, always persevere, get through adversity, and continue to build. Are we supposed to dance to that or something? It's got Afro beats there or something. Huh? I thought I was going to see Serge or Pascal behind there. Huh? You know, we are grateful, you know, for where we are, and we, all of us, should be. It's been a tough couple years, and I don't want to jinx it. I'm going to knock wood, you know, like slowly the summer is coming, and hopefully a strong developmental summer for our team, our young guys, how we grow, lots of positives that have come out of this year. Plenty work to do, plenty evaluation to be done with our team. Well, very happy. Fred, all-star year. Unfortunately, couldn't finish the year. Scotty Barnes, rookie of the year. Our scouts from Bobby, Dan, Curtis, Patrick, Isaac, all these guys, Luke, Keith, they have all done an incredible job. Nobody, sometimes the scouts are like detectives, right? They go and do all this work and nobody sees. And these young players we continue to evaluate. I think we have one of the best groups, and they're all over the world. Shelby, Isaac, traveling. And I really appreciate the work that they do and put us in a position, hopefully, to make the best decisions that we can make. With the young players, their progress, Precious, Delano, Malachi, all of them, I think one way or the other, I think there's plenty growth. Pascal, Chris Boucher, OG, really good progress for us, and we're happy with it. We'll continue to grow and get better. We still preach patience and growth here. I know with kind of how the results came the end of the season, you know, like sometimes the expectations now become like day to day, and I understand that from a fan perspective or media perspective, you know, where it's win now, but we're thinking the long game here. And yes, there are windows, but when we first came here, we talked about development of our players, and I hope we continue to do that at a high level, so that the goal is to win a championship at the end. So thank you again to all of you that cover the team, and Kahal, I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Bruce, good to see you, man. Thanks for coming to cover us. I'm calling you out.
What do you need to do in the summer to augment this roster, do you think?
we need to develop within, like we need to continue to grow within. That's really important, Doug. It's always been important for us to grow within, players getting better, work on their games, their bodies, their physicals. We have to get better, that way. And I think with additions, with personnel to the team, we're really going to evaluate. We've started our meetings with the coaches to see some of the things that we're going to need. I think the things everybody talks about is shooting and obviously rim protection, big. And sometimes I know we're playing a certain way, and people talk about playing all these long 6'9" guys, but we do look for all these other type players, but sometimes it doesn't, the time frame doesn't match, like with how you try to build an NBA team, and we have to look for those kind of players that fit how we play. So we'll continue to be aggressive out there and look and see how we can build from there.
This is 4, 5, 6, 9 long guys. I asked an interesting question. Is this sustainable year to year?
It is. In my opinion, you have to choose a way you want to play in the NBA. You can say Golden State is doing it with 6'4" guys, 6'5" guys. They're winning. Yeah, so you choose the way you want to play and you go do it. I don't think there is one particular formula that works. I'm not into all the copycats in the NBA. We figure out what we think a good formula for us to win is. We talk about it with coaches, with our staff, and with Nick, and we go with it. You try to win. Nothing in the NBA will be successful until you win. You have to win. There are many people that tried small ball and all that stuff, before Golden State did it, they just didn't win. And when they did it, they won. And it's good to prove to the league that this can be done. So whatever we try, in the end of the day, you have to win. That's what this game and this sport is about winning and those results. So that's the end goal for us, is to win.
I think to the CBC, you mentioned that you thought this would be a team for the future. Were you, based on the year, is it a bit ahead of schedule compared to your expectations, maybe?
Not really. It's it's sometimes we see it a different way because we're on the inside, and you hope that these guys continue to make progress. Sometimes when it starts, it doesn't look as pretty and as good, and there's still a lot of work to do. I think it's still a team of the future. I think we have to have patience and grow. It's the first time Pascal and Fred and Ujiri have been at the helm, and I think they did okay. And the young guys, the first time they are really playing. I'm happy that they got that playoff experience, and due to injuries and players being out, COVID and all, everybody kind of got an opportunity to play in good moments this season, good or bad. And that, I think, leads to, the experience. And does that lead to it being faster? I don't know. We still have the patience here to build this team and whatever it takes to get these guys to grow. We'll see. And that doesn't mean, things don't come up. This is just the NBA. But we've always preached growth here and development and young players, and I think we've done that.
Masai, to that point, at the trade deadline, one of the things that you and Bobby both talked about was how you wanted to keep that core together and see how they grew together even over the stretch run. Obviously, there's always some level of uncertainty going into an offseason and things can happen, but is that still sort of the mindset here, is keeping that group and building around them?
Correct.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'll ask one
Yeah.
You mentioned the center position, and yeah, when people talk about the roster, that's usually what comes up. But do you see that as a big area of need for this team, or based on the way that you want to play, does it almost make more sense to have guys like Precious and Khem than maybe a traditional big?
Man, if I can find more Preciouses and more, like Pascals and OGs, trust me, we'll have 15 more of them on this team. We'll continue to pile them up. Those are the players that play in this league, and they play big time. But it doesn't mean that, we can't find like bigs that play and fit how we play. And if we see those bigs, if we find those bigs that fit and how we play, 100% we're going to try and get them. Yeah, there's no question about that. There's no discrimination here. Yeah, we're trying to win, and we're trying to rim protect. Like as much as we can. You saw defensive rebounding wasn't one of our best, areas, and I think that will get better with these guys learning to play with each other more. I think it will definitely get better, but. We definitely put that on the table when we're evaluating our team.
Nick mentioned yesterday that.
Well, we've been listening to Raptors President Masai Ujiri holding his end-of-season news conference, really commending his players for all the hard work that they did. Definitely going to be reviewing a lot of this stuff in the off-season. We'll have more on this throughout the morning.